Greetings everyone and welcome back to Empire Earth 2 with me, Kemzit. We're gonna continue on the campaign and we're gonna even start with American 1 and the first mission, which will be played at 1898 with Son Juan Hill. Campaign description: as the 19th century gave way to the 20th, the United States was beginning to realize that it was no longer a second-rate power in the world. Not only would it begin to play an important role of the world stage, it would soon come to domination. Along the way, its commitment to liberty and peace would be surely tested, but it would be the United States who would be the uncontested leader as the world moved into the 21st century. The challenge that awaited there, however, would dramatically prove just how lonely it is at the top. Cuba, 1898. The Spanish attempts to solidify their hold in the rich island nation have resulted in severe uprising and horrific atrocities. The plight of the Cuban freedom fighters has not gone unnoticed by the nearby United States. Several newspapers have succeeded in flaming public opinion against Spain with tales both true and exaggerated of Spanish cruelty. The first task for the Americans here in Cuba is not to take the fortification on top Cattle Hill. From the vantage point, it will be easier to direct an assault to San Juan Hill and then the city of Santiago. Your opponents will be the Spanish.
Forced to take a more active role in resolving the situation, or at least in protecting American interests on the island, President McKinley sent the battleship Maine to Havana. Unfortunately for its crew, the Maine would do little but serve as the spark for the Cuban powder keg. The American forces that were dispatched to force the Spanish out of Cuba were tasked with capturing the city of Santiago and preventing the Spanish fleet from escaping.
Exactly. Now, although it is very hard to prove the United States' commitment to peace with respect to the Spanish-American War, it was very easy to prove its commitment to self-determination, or at least a free press. The plight of the Cubans under the Spanish rule was an ever-growing issue for the U.S. The government for the 10 years leading up to the war, Spanish policies with respect to Cuba was harsh to say. The least especially towards Cuban rebels, but it was an American free press that embellished every report coming out of Havana and forced the situation into becoming a concern the US must address. Although most politics of the day wanted to avoid war, the spark that lit the fire was the skinning of the US battleship Maine in Havana Harbor. Whether accident or conspiracy, the US resolved the situation in Cuba was intolerable and intervention was needed. The American liberation of Cuba was characterized by colorful peace like Teddy Roosevelt, as well as by horrible truths of war like disease and inept officers. Although facing many adversaries, the American forces managed to push the Spanish out of Cuba with relative ease. San Juan Hill and the defeat of the Spanish fleet in Manila Bay showed Cuba with relative ease. San Juan Hill and the defeat of Manila Bay showed the rest of the world that the United States was now the match of an old world power. This fact would be both counted on and overlooked by different European powers in the major of conflagration looming on the horizon. Hints: move cautiously through the terrain and be on the lookout for Spanish troops. Place your field guns on high terrain. Reinforcements will arrive when you achieve the objectives. Make sure to make use of Roosevelt's rally and fire maneuver powers. They may turn the tide of battle. Use medics to heal troops. Okay, first objective: take control of Cattle Hill, an excellent strategic position for the field guns to take and secure Cattle Hill. You can use the capture ability to secure the blockhouse hill, or simply destroy it. Don't wait too long to take the hill, as Spanish reinforcements will make the task more difficult. Capture or destroy the fortification on Cattle Hill. Exacto. Now,
my blood boy will triumph!
Fire maneuver, rally then. I'd rather want a rally.
At once!
Always good.
Ready to arms! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph! At once!
I need to go this way.
Ready to arm! We will triumph! At once!
Shut, here they are.
At once! Ready to arm! My blood boils! We will triumph!
Move along, lads.
At once!
Oh shit. If we try the Spanish from the village of El Caña, they won't be able to reinforce Santiago from the direction. Use the capture ability to secure El Caña city center. Time is critical, however, since the longer we wait to assault Santiago, the more difficult it will be to capture. I mean, we could try.
We will triumph! At once! We will triumph! We will triumph! Ready to arm! At once!
Let's
We
go.
will try at once! At once! We will triumph! Fire in the hole! My blood boy! Ready to arm! At once! We will triumph! Ready to arm! My blood boy! We will triumph! My blood boy! Ready to arm! At once! We will triumph!
Let's
At
just
once.
move out and take this
We
position.
will
That's
triumph.
what we need. Go ahead. Because time is on the essence.
We
apparently.
will triumph! My blood boils! At once!
We only lost one unit so
We
far. Now
will
let's move
triumph.
out quick.
At once! We will
Ready to
triumph!
arm!
My blood boils!
What's the plan? What's the plan?
My blood boils! My blood boils! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph!
Ready to arm!
My blood boils! At once! My blood boils! We will triumph! We will triumph!
Ready to arm!
We will triumph!
Ready to arm!
My blood boils! At once! We will triumph!
Sun Yuan Hill. Let's take it. And then Cattle Hill.
My blood boils!
This one area taken.
Ready to arm!
Partially, I think.
At once! We will triumph! At once!
What? Reinforcements have arrived. Great.
Move it! My blood boils!
Come on.
We will triumph! At once!
Ready to arm!
On your signal, on our way.
My blood boils! My blood boils! We will triumph! My blood boils!
Ready to arm!
We will triumph!
On your signal. On your signal. On our way.
My blood boils!
Fire in the hole.
Ah,
Your
shite.
signal, on our way.
next objective. Use the capture ability on blockhouse or destroy it. Okay, well, we're destroying
At
it.
once!
Time is right. Take Santiago. Special field guns have been provided. These guns have a long range and should be able to shell the Spanish troops from the safety of the hill. Move spotters down into the city to gain a line of sight. And once the Spanish forces are eliminated, then move in and capture the city center. Capture Santiago or destroy it if necessary.
Ready to arm!
Do that.
Commander! On your signal.
Damn
On
it.
your signal. Fire in the hole!
Reinforcements have arrived. Good. Very good.
Commander! On your signal.
My blood
We
boils.
will triumph!
You know what I'm gonna
At
do?
once.
I'm gonna try to free those people here.
We will triumph!
In hut! On your signal.
Move it!
Let's move out there.
On your signal. On our way.
Where you go, I follow. Stand ready. Stand ready.
Commander! Forward! On your
Yo.
signal. On our
Break
way.
their necks.
On your signal. On our way. On your signal.
Move it!
On our way.
My blood boils.
What's the plan? I'm on it. I'll give it a shot.
In hut! Prepare to die! Forward!
My
Move.
blood
once.
boils.
On your signal.
Move it!
On your signal.
Move it!
On our way. On your signal.
Move it!
On our way. Commander! Moving into position. Forward! On your signal.
Move it!
Commander! Commander! Forward! On your signal.
Fire in the hole! Move it!
Commander! Moving into position. Moving into position.
Well, on fire then.
Commander!
My blood boils.
Commander!
Shoot the bastards. I don't know what this fire.
On our way. On your signal. On our way.
Move it!
On our way.
My blood boils.
We will triumph!
On your signal.
Fire in the hole! Move it!
On our way. On your signal.
Move it! Fire in
Your
the
signal.
hole!
Hold on. Oh, we can capture them now, I guess.
Your orders? Your orders?
Roger.
Let's just capture the city then.
On your signal. On our way.
My blood
Well,
boils.
as we move on
We
down
will
here.
triumph! At once! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph!
Fall in.
Stand ready. Your will be done. Stand ready. You go. I follow. Stand ready.
My blood boils.
At once! We will triumph!
Come on, Teddy.
Ready to arm.
At once! At once! We will
Ready to
triumph!
arm.
At once!
I'm gonna break their necks if they try to kill Teddy Roosevelt again. For fuck's sake, leave me alone.
My blood boils.
He's a good guy. Oh wait, woman, move! Oh shit, that's not good. Oh well, whatever.
Stand ready.
We've already done most of the parts that
Your
we
will be
required.
done.
My blood boils.
We will triumph!
My blood
once.
boils. Ready to arm.
Destroy the Spanish resistance.
My blood boils.
will triumph! We will triumph!
Nice. If we can send at least 5 troops to this strategic location, then the Cuban freedom fighters can take a road to Santiago and prevent any further Spanish revolt. Okay.
And hut! And forward, move! Prepare to die!
Yeah.
And hut! Fall out! And hut! Forward, move!
Well, we have at least captured this.
On your signal. On our way.
Let's move around.
Move it.
We got more
On your signal.
reinforcements.
On our way.
My blood boils! At once!
Crush them.
And hut! And hut! Prepare to die! On your signal.
My blood will triumph! We will triumph!
Ah, more reinforcements have arrived. There's a lot of men
We
coming.
will ready to arm! At once!
Killing most of their troops here
once.
now. Destroy them all.
We will triumph! We will triumph! At once! At once!
Those bastards, how dare they?
My blood ready to arm! At once!
Come on, Teddy.
We will triumph!
Thunder! Forward! On your signal. And hut! Forward! Move!
My blood boy ready to arm!
On your signal. Way. Move it.
Hey, we're getting
your
even more
signal.
forces.
On your
Holy
signal.
shit.
My blood boils! My blood boils! At once! We will triumph! My blood will
I mean, I don't mind, but this is a lot.
On your signal. Move it. On our way.
Stand ready. Where you go, I follow.
On your signal.
My blood boils! My blood boils! My blood ready to arm! My blood boils! At once!
On your signal.
Oh, Santiago Road is secured.
My blood boils! We will triumph!
This means all we need to do is now continue
At
on and
once.
press onwards. Look at this. This army entirely screwed them over. We just need to find the rest of them. Where are they?
We will triumph!
Destroy their warehouses. Show them who we are.
On your signal.
My blood boils! We will triumph! My blood boils! We will triumph! At once! At once! My blood boils! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph! My blood boils! At once! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph! Ready to arm!
Commence bombardment, boys.
At once! We will triumph! We will triumph! At once! We will triumph!
And hut! Prepare to die!
Fall in! Pass the ammunition!
On your signal. On our way.
Capture this, quick.
Commander! Moving into position.
These guys are partially bugged or something. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. Capture this and we're done. Victory will be ours. Little bastards.
Orders. Loud and clear. Prepare to fire.
My blood boils! My blood boils!
Nice.
At
With
once!
the fall of Santiago, the American foothold on Cuba was inalterable. The island was still blockaded by the United States Navy, and it became apparent that it was just a question of time until the Army marched into Havana. In August, an armistice was signed, and in November there was peace, and not only the promise of an independent Cuba, but the recognition by the world that the United States was now one of the prime players on the world stage.
Exactly. Anyway, this was it for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something recording together that's possible as well? Just write it down in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys in my next video where we shall continue on the American campaign and mission 2, the Meuse Argonne offensive in the year 1918 AD.